Good morning, Cullman, and thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Monday, October 7th. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information about a donation by Miss Oktoberfest, the Cullman County Fair's new Scarecrow competition, and Adopt a Shelter Dog Month with the Cullman County Animal Shelter. All this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. Newly crowned Miss Oktoberfest, Josie Radcliffe, recently organized a fundraiser to support the local Pregnancy Resource Center for a Source for Women. Through the sale of specially designed t-shirts, Radcliffe and her supporters raised and donated a total of $340 to the center. Radcliffe expressed her gratitude, saying, "I hope this money will be able to help First Source help families." First Source for Women provides care, services, and resources to support women experiencing unplanned pregnancies, aiming to foster hope and optimism for their future with their child. Meanwhile, the Cullman County Fair, running until October 12th at the Cullman County Fairgrounds at Sportsman Lake Park, is back with its popular giant vegetables exhibit for the second year in a row. Local growers submitted impressive produce, with Bailey Wesson presenting the largest pumpkin, weighing over 300 pounds, and Cullman County Master Gardener Brad Mitchell bringing in the largest watermelon at a whopping 215 pounds. Visitors can explore the full collection of giant vegetables and other produce in Exhibit Hall 2. And, to finish out our top stories, Cullman Florist is proud to announce the launch of its new Give Back program, aimed at supporting local nonprofit organizations. Through this initiative, the small business will periodically select a local charity and pair it with a seasonal bouquet. For every purchase of the designated bouquet, Cullman Florist will donate $15 directly to the chosen organization. The first charity to benefit from this program is local animal welfare organization Paws Up Rescue. A post on the Florist Facebook page states, "We look forward to raising money for this charity because rescuing animals, finding good homes, and animal welfare is something very near and dear to all of us here at the Florist." Residents can support Paws Up Rescue by purchasing the special seasonal bouquet available at Cullman Florist in downtown Cullman or at cullmanflorist.com. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
What's in the magazine? October's peeking in. Oktoberfest in Cullman, let the fun begin. Heroes in our town, business all around, recipes for sharing, joy everywhere found. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears, community so bright, polka through the night. Sports spotlight today, kids come out to play, fields and courts are buzzing in the autumn sway. Germans came to stay, crafts and brews on display. Cullman's heart is glowing in the polka way. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears, community so bright, polka through the night.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports segment, let's take a look at some of this weekend's college football action. The top-ranked Crimson Tide made the trip to Nashville for an SEC matchup with Vanderbilt Saturday, and they had their hands full with the Commodores. Vanderbilt held the lead from start to finish, and Alabama was unable to keep pace with the Commodores offensively, dropping its first game of the season 40-35. The win was Vanderbilt's first over number 1 ranked team in program history, and its first over the Crimson Tide in 40 years. Jalen Milroe accounted for 312 yards through the air on 19 of 25 passing with 1 touchdown. The Crimson Tide quarterback added 10 rushing yards on 7 carries with a rushing score. Running back Jam Miller found the end zone twice, logging 45 yards on 5 carries. Ryan Williams led the Tide receiving corps with 82 yards on 3 catches, including a 58-yard touchdown. The freshman also scored a 2-yard touchdown on his lone carry. Jeremy Bernard managed a team-high 4 catches, resulting in 72 yards, while C.J. Dupree produced 66 yards with his 2 receptions. Geod Campbell contributed a season-high 12 total tackles, including 1.5 for loss. Deontay Lawson and Malachi Moore each ended the night with 10 tackles as well, with Q Robinson leading all players with 3 tackles for loss. Alabama will return to Tuscaloosa to host South Carolina on Saturday. Over in Athens, Georgia, Auburn was battling out with the Bulldogs, but ultimately returned home with a 31-13 loss. Trailing 14-3 at the half, Auburn forced a 3-and-out on the first possession of the third quarter, then drove 66 yards on 6 straight rushes, including a 38-yard touchdown from Juarez Hunter, that pulled the Tigers within 4 points at 14-10. Georgia responded with a 12-play touchdown drive, scoring on Trevor Etienne's 1-yard touchdown run to stretch the lead 21-10. Auburn drove to its 44-yard and went for it on 4th and 1 on the first play of the fourth quarter, but the Bulldogs tackled Thorne for a 4-yard loss and scored 5 plays later on Beck's 3-yard touchdown pass to Dylan Bell to go ahead 28-10. Towns Magoo's 26-yard field goal trimmed the lead to 28-13 midway through the fourth quarter, but Georgia held the ball until fewer than 2 minutes remained, concluding the drive with a 47-yard field goal to wrap up a 31-13 win. Auburn will be off this week before traveling to play Missouri on October 19th. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back right after this message. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The 7th and final senior cookout was held last Friday at Vinemont High School, marking the culmination of a month-long celebration for high school seniors across Cullman County. Over the past month, more than 800 seniors enjoyed great food, spirited competitions, and an encouraging message about overcoming difficult situations and finding courage from Clifton Usher. Organized with the support of Desperation Church and numerous volunteers, the series of cookouts aim to honor the class of 2024 by fostering community spirit and providing motivation as students prepare for graduation. A new addition to the Cullman County Fair this year, the Scarecrow Competition, was a tremendous success. Participants were invited to showcase their creativity by crafting freestanding scarecrows using sustainable materials. First place was awarded to Christy and Jessa Greer for their charming creation, while local organizations such as the Master Gardeners Club, the Cullman County Extension Office, and Citizens Bank and Trust also joined in on the fun, contributing their own unique scarecrows to the exhibit. Be sure to stop by and experience the ingenuity on display at the Scarecrow Competition. October is Adopt a Shelter Dog Month, and the Cullman County Animal Shelter invites you to join in on the celebration. Located on Convent Road, the shelter has many loving dogs eager to find their forever homes. It's the perfect opportunity to fall in love with a new best friend and provide a deserving pet with a happy home. The shelter is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. Stop by and make a big difference in a shelter dog's life and yours. The community favorite Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center yard sale is returning this weekend. Shoppers can head to the Ag Center on Friday and Saturday from 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. to explore a wide variety of items at the season's biggest yard sale. Spots for sellers are still available, but filling up quickly. If you're interested in reserving a spot, visit the Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Don't miss this opportunity to participate in a beloved community event and connect with fellow bargain hunters. Now, for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back. We're happy to report that there are no obituaries this morning, so now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, enjoy plenty of sunshine with a high near 80. Tonight, we'll have clear skies and it'll cool down to around 50. Tomorrow brings more sunny weather with a high reaching near 78. Tomorrow night, expect clear conditions again with lows around 52. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. But for now, I'm Dustin Isom with Cullman Today, wishing you a great Monday, Cullman.